music. So since I can't sleep because I'm a dumb and took a nap earlier, I'm gonna work on this little guy because I've been procrastinating on actually finishing it. Well, isn't he adorable? Ignore that in his side. I just got a lot of merging and stuff left to do, as well as small details. As you can see in my screen, pretty much above my character, I have my concept sketch that I made for the baby bean, and yeah, I'm just gonna get a couple setting things hooked up. I'm just gonna do that one. I seem to be live on everything and good to go. Yay! Alright, so I'm just gonna work on the back legs for now because I'm trying to figure out the paws. I don't usually make animal stuff, but he's too adorable to not make, so solo mode. Just work on the paws. And I know the baby bean is missing some what you call it, a couple toes. But I mean, if you pay attention to a lot of characters out there, whatchamacallit, like cartoon characters, they're often only have like 3, maybe 4 fingies. Take a gander sometime. It's fascinating. I'm also still trying to shake off some rust that I have with this program because I got burnt out from school. Yeah, if I'm a little more quiet this stream, it's because it's late at night. Trying to find the balance between having good angles like that and also having more curved, delicious sort of stuffs. Do we like this age polish? Should change our minutes to alpha 6. Just make it tiny. I meant to go wrong. He's flat-footed. So I'm just gonna eventually merge these together before I merge them onto the body, and then I'm just gonna grab this, make it a rectangle, go like from here, boom, I'll just chop it off and close holes and blah blah blah. A little bit. Do the tiny thing again. Make his mouth a little bit. No. That's cute. Keep messing around with his face. It's funny because this was initially for like a competition. I didn't even realize it was a competition when I entered it. And I was like, oh, I just wanted to make something at the same time as a bunch of other artists. So even though it's due today, I'm like, eh. I'm still gonna post it. Whips out hard. Oh, fuck, I still gotta put the whiskers right. try some sort of good day. That's a little more pronounced now. Hello. How are you? Glad to hear you're doing okay. Bruh, same. I was stupid and took a nap earlier. I was like, oh, my bed's comfy. My back's kind of hurting. I'll just lay down for a couple minutes and bam. Nap for an hour and brain's like, no, not sleep time now. That is such big mood. Only reason why I can stream right now is because I can autopilot with art. Get back to these paws. I keep like starting on the pause and then I go to something else. Thank you. It's taken me a bit to do and I keep procrastinating actually finishing it. It's like I started for this competition thing of like designing your own Pokemon. And I was like, well, I'm just gonna do it because it sounds fun. And so I made like a Fairy Steel Tiger Pokemon. Yeah, I was trying really hard to like get like a Pokemon-esque look, like in my illustration you can see on the screen, up over here. I was trying to make it like the concept art, like Kenzie and Mori style. So I was like, you know what, it's cool. Yes. I was also debating on like flying type too, but I like the Steel Fairy kind of combo because one, I do have a like for some fairy type Pokemon, such as like Mimikyu is my favorite Pokemon. And then my brain just went burr frick. Oh yeah, and steel, because I thought, well, a tiger with steel claws ripping other Pokemon to shreds sounds fun. There's also Iron Tail and oh, what else is there? Iron Claw, right? That's another thing, right? Something like that. Brace Conquer. It's fun because like I love playing Pokemon, but I'm like I don't know a lot of things off the top of my head, despite how long I've been playing it. I definitely would. Oh damn! My first was Diamond. Then I went to Platinum, and then I went to Emerald. And then I started White, I think? No, it was Black. But I came across a glitch that made me lose a lot of progress because I was a dumb 13-year-old and forgot to save. And then my sister got me a 2DS with X. And that got me back into Pokemon because the character customization is that's my weakness. And also some of the Pokemon were neat. Ooh. Too bad I'm too attached to my save file on Platinum to sell it. Because gosh, I could love some monies right now. If only I had the guts to sell my old games. I don't get many, so I'm very attached. Man, Platinum was really good. Same! The one that was before the light. I still got that boy. Gotta find the charger. It was my mom's, and then I kind of stole it eventually. True. What color did you have yours in? I had mine in that blue, kind of maybe silverish blue. And then I put like Reggie Giga's stickers and stuff on that, the Reggie stickers. Same. At least I think mine still works. It worked the last time I tried to use it. I know my DS Lite still worked, but I don't know about the chunky one. I presume though. Oof. Must have been rough. Someone trying to steal it. I was the only one doing the stealing since it was my mom's. I think all she had on it was like, or for it was Brain Age until I came along and I was like, I want a game too. I need to figure out where I put it again. Oh, I have so much stuff. Oh, the Nintendogs? I wanted the Nintendcats, but I got the Nintendogs, one of them. I think I could get the Charles King Spaniel. Is that what it's called? I used to love that dog when I was little. Frick it. I could get a Golden Retriever. I'm pretty sure I got a Golden Retriever. All I remember is that my first dog was a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, I think. And his name is Max. And he sucked at Frisbee, but I kept trying. Autosave. man, those dogs are probably starved at this point. Hmm? Oh, I am she, her, female pronouns. How about you? Okay, cool. I will try my best to use data. I may sometimes say brother, just because that's what I do for everyone. I do. It's funny, I had a character in a game I made that was supposed to be the final boss, and his name was Raijin. So it's almost the same. Oh, cool. Do you know a lot about Japanese mythology and stuff? Yeah, I named the character Raijin because he was like a storm dragon. One day I should sculpt him because I never got around to making him, hence why he was cut from the game. Cries. I like a lot of mythology. I may not be able to recall a lot off the top of my head, but I always find like the stories and whatnot interesting. You can tell with your legs. Chunk, chunk, chunk. Mimikyu. That's my baby bean. As you can tell from my username, Mimikyu, it's a combination of my name, Bree, and Mimikyu. I have a wee bit of obsession. How about you? It is your favorite Pokemon. I was playing one of those online Pokemon kind of games on PC, the Poke1, and I got in the Safari Zone, I got one of those 1% like freaking Dragonairs. I'm like, oh boy, who's gonna have a good Dragonite? Although the ability is horrible and the IVs are meh, and the stats I got to work on. So it's like, oh boy. Cute chunky boy though. You got a chunky boy, I've got a sad boy. Same. I love dragon types a lot of the time. I wonder what the dragon types of the next Pokemon game are gonna be like. The only ones revealed so far are the legendaries Koraidon and Miraidon. Do you ever like look into the Oh, I love Gujarat too. Do you ever look into like the news and stuff and the rumors for like the next games? I just know that it's gonna end up on my feed somehow, and so I kind of just accept my fate. And something about like hyping up towards it is really fun, because when I was first getting back into Pokemon, and after playing X and like Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire and whatnot were going on, and it's like they're like leaks and fakes and this and that. It was just something fun kind of community thing. It was before I feel like a lot of drama kind of happened or whatever, you know? Oh yeah, I'm torn. I love them all. Like the duck is fabulous. The cat, it's a cat as you can tell. I love cats. Yeah. Oh, little Sprigatito. I don't know if I care for its name, Sprigatito. It just feels like it's a little long to me, but I don't know. And then there's Fuecoco, that little alligator-looking thing, which is cute. It's probably not my favorite fire type starter in appearance, at least first form. Who knows what the next forms look like. Oh my god, my favorite starter. What would that be? There's so many good ones. I often lean towards the fire types, and then water types. And there's a couple grass ones I like. Oh, but my favorite one, period. That's really hard. That's really freaking hard, man. The ones I like, at least, there's obviously I like Charmander, and then there's like Fennekin and Chimchar, Piplup. I prefer Snivy in Gen 5 over the rest of them. Though Tepig is cute until he evolves. and then it just goes downhill from there. Litten is adorable as fuck, and I love that its Japanese name is Nyabi. It just sounds so cute. But Incineroar made me cry a little bit inside because I didn't want Wrestler Man. Fennekin is adorable, and I actually really like Delphox and how it's like was it a Shining Priestess or whatever. Look. It's so hard to just pick one. The versus oh man. I should probably save this before I forget. Oh shoot. I like did something that closed something and scared the crap out of me. God, why do I have such a hard time picking? Yeah, it's almost 4 a.m. How about you? Yeah. East Coast Blue. Oh. It's like I've messed up my sleep schedule so bad. So bad. I just keep messing it up. I know my mom's gonna yell at me in the morning. I'm gonna cry because it'll be morning. Hey bro, that's like the same as me. I actually woke up in the morning yesterday and then I took a nap. Took a freaking nap. Frick, my nap was at like 6 p.m. too, or some shit. I was like, well, rip. Oh, nice. I need a job. I need to get my portfolio in shape. Oof. I wish you the best of luck on fixing your sleep schedule. I really need to get I need to get a job because I need to get a new computer. Because this computer keeps doing like freaking blue screening on me. And I'm like, oh no, that's not good. Oh boy. Rest and pepperoni is damn. Yeah, big danger is on the horizon. Too bad Pokemon aren't real and you can't have one do sleep powder on you. Quick little bonk bonk. I feel that on a spiritual level, honestly, though. Just be like, knock me out, dog, please. Do for the good of humanity, or at least my sanity. True. Uh, there's like two ways to fix your sleep schedule. Either you have it messed up and you wake up early and you suffer and you make yourself go to bed at the right time, or you just keep staying up until a whole like 24-hour passes until it's the right time and fix it. At least for me. Yeah. True. Like, I could take melatonin to try and help, but at the same time, I'm trying to not rely on that stuff like I did during university. It's always yourself that happens to. Everyone else can tell. Oh, it doesn't for you? That sucks. I used to be able to take less, and then I started to take more and more, and I know it's not good, so it's like I try and just back off of it for a while. Oh, snap. That's big oof. I hear that happens to some people, that like melatonin makes them dream like crazy, and like some people it helps them with like lucid dreaming or some shit. Never happens with me. I just, even without anything, my dreams are weird, and that's if I remember them at all, because like I remember maybe like once or twice a month. Oof. Gosh, that sucks. The closest I got to that was having like a dream within a dream within a dream back in like 9th grade. And oh my god, it's like I was trapped in my bed and my arms were stuck to the side. It's like I was just taking a nap after school. And I put my headphones in, put my iPod on shuffle, which I had a bunch of weird stuff on it. It's like I had J-pop to J-rock, emo crap, and then I also had soundtracks to anime, including Pandora Hearts. Then one really creepy one, I think it was called Another Dimension, you could look it up. That one turned on and had like a music box going ding 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 or something, and had like weird like moan humming or whatever to be like creepy and eerie. And like that started playing, and it made like a dream happen where it's like I was like, oh gosh, I want to take off this music and get up, but my arms were like stuck to the side, and it's like I couldn't get up, and like if I was, it's like every time I'd get like move an inch more, it's like I would wake up and then be like, wait, I was just asleep again, and it was like it looped like 5 fucking times. And bruh, that was like scary, because like every time I woke up, the more I was being like sucked into my bed, and I was like, what the frick? And eventually I finally actually woke up. Hello, Lord Meter. Once I finally actually woke up, I tore my headphones out of my head. I was just like, what the frick? No, and it's like I
jumped up and got out of bed, and I was like, oh my god, it's like, it was such a prominent kind of dream that it's just stuck with me so vividly the past few years, several years. Bruh, I never want to have a dream like that again. That was terrifying. Alright, we're talking about dreams within dreams and not being able to sleep. How about you? Oh my gosh, that's like so creepy. Ugh. God, that's such a nightmare. Oh shit. Well, at least you could do that. I don't have anything Google or Alexa set up, so if that happened to me, I'd be just, alright, accept my fate. This is death. Oof. God, that sucks. I noticed one recurring thing with like my dreams is I'm often framed for murder, and I'm like, I swear I wouldn't murder, but like, what the frick, dreams? Brain, why are you so paranoid? Few dreams I have are weird. It's like, on one hand, I wish I could dream more. I wish I could lucid dream. Like, bro, I have so many things that my brain just gets fried on trying to think of during the day to figure out my crap. But, like, if I could just lucid dream and split up the time a little bit more, that would be nice. Figure out the rough crap in my dreams where I'm still getting rest instead of these thoughts keeping me up, you know? I did lucid dream one time, but I did a thing you shouldn't do in lucid dreams, and I woke myself up by accident. And I was like, God damn, so close. Mood. I started to try and keep a dream journal since it's so rare for when I eventually dream, but then I just forgot about it for the past month. Wish I could just get these lines just right on the first go. If that sounds like a fun dream. Just be in anime. Imagine thinking before bed, alright, I want to live in this anime universe right before tonight. Then you just get to isekai for the night. Yeah. You know, it's not too bad to be in Naruto if you got isekai'd. Yo, that sounds fun. That sounds hella fun. I was trying that earlier, but it wasn't turning out quite like I liked it. I feel like because of... Like, it's just kind of too thin a line or whatever. Or just like how it makes it. Because like I did these back paws here doing what I was just doing now, and I was like, I kind of like how that came out more. I can make it kind of, I think it's more because I can make a flat valley instead of just a valley, that I kind of like how it came out more. A little bit. I'm just kind of fiddling around figuring out what do I like to do to actually get the effect I want, you know? I'm still relatively new to ZBrush. Oh no, it's fine. I do have them, I just don't have my brushes set up to this yet because I just got ZBrush 2022 like a few days ago, and I just been too lazy to set them up and put them in here again. Because I had them for 2021 and I'm just like, I'll get to it eventually. There are a couple brushes and that would probably be convenient. Like I literally thought of it getting them in here before the stream, and then I was like, too lazy. Yeah, it'll happen, just I cannot define a timeline for that. That's the thing, I'm still trying to figure out what I'm comfy with. So, I mean, I started, I guess, around this time last year, getting into ZBrush a little bit earlier, like end of April, technically, I did my first ZBrush thing, which was a log. And then I tried to make a whole ass alien creature. I went from 0 to 100 real fast, and I never completed that thing. So, but I did like a week boot camp for making characters, and then my second to last semester of university started, and I had a ZBrush class, which was nice. I wish there was more of that in my major, but it's not exactly the most organized major, so you had to do a lot of learning on your own, which sucks. It's possible, but it sucks. What are you paying all this money for? I was in college for 6 years. I got my AA in 2 years, and then I took an extra year for take a bunch of art classes. Then I transferred to university, and when I got there, they were like, yeah, usually when you transfer, it's just 2 more years, but for this major, for game design, it's 3 motherfucking years. And the first year, I will tell you, it was a waste of time. I didn't even get to make a video game until spring 2021. So I was just like, fundamentals. Great. I mean, I guess my first video game was actually spring 2020. It was a Twine game, which I still need to finish. I could not be a software engineer to save me. Yes. I make more of the art for games, so I have friends that do the other parts for games. But, like, if I wanted to, I could yeet this little guy into Maya and retopo him. I need to learn Blender so that I could actually make money from shit. But, yeah, retopo, and then I'd have to learn how to rig, and then I can make him an animated, and then put in a new game. But, yeah. It's like I like making art for games, and that's partly why, like, I started streaming, was so that I could start focusing on making portfolio work of, like, say, like, little environments for games, characters for games, etc. Because I like it all. Probably prefer characters over environment, but I like just designing things and making stuff for games and bringing my ideas to life. Can I borrow your skills too? I don't know shit with programming, so I can do some node-based stuff in Unreal, but that's it. I used to know some Python. That was the most I could do. I still have so much to learn. It's like I know everything that I need to learn and show on a portfolio to get a job. It's just a matter of getting around to it. And I want to learn Blender first. I gotta actually rig my VTuber. Because I made a whole VTuber during streams. And it's like did the whole illustration stuff. And now I gotta rig that. But I'm like watching tutorial after tutorial. I'm like, I'll start this week. I thought I was going to start at the beginning of June. No. I still had to finish the darn illustration. I thought I could do the illustration in a week. It took me over a month. Yeah, it do be like that. My art station is kind of sad. Sad and pathetic. I need to make stuff. And actually, like, record the process of doing things. And so I have, like, you can see the wireframe of things, you can see the tri-accounts and all that. It's like I have things to post too, and I just haven't. I have an actual portfolio website that I use when I try to apply to jobs though. It has more stuff actually on it. I don't post most of my stuff either. My Instagram, I basically post 2D stuff and then ArtStation 3D, but I ignore that ArtStation part comment, which is sad. There's a part of me that wants to make a new ArtStation that just has my username instead of my name. And I just start anew. Mm. It's like on one hand I want to do that, but on the other hand I'm like, in case someone sees my thing and wants to contact me for it, sure. Alright, good luck on your journey to sleep. I hope you get some good rest. Thank you. Alright, I will potentially see you later. I have no clue how late I'm gonna be up for. Save Y. Oh yeah, that's because the mic picks up like any little noise. Like the audio you hear of me speaking has a lot of like noise suppression and stuff on it, but the program that detects it, it's like I could play with the threshold a little bit. I'm gonna see some behind the scenes stuff. See a little grid. Which one was the threshold again? I think it was this. Just sometimes I speak really quietly. That's the problem. Sometimes it's like I move my head and just like the mic rubbing against like my ears will trigger it or hit my hair. And it's around like the same point I speak. Just a little dangerous. Well, not dangerous, but annoying. I don't think I'm gonna do anything about it really for now. Can maybe just raise it a little bit. Alright, now it should work. Oh, I almost X'd out of it. Clay polish really tightens things up, doesn't it? What do I want to work on? I feel like I need to go to the back legs again, because they're kind of too much now. It's a baby bean, so tiny. He flies. I'm ADD as well. Soften some things. Like I need to tie my hair back. booty, booty, booty wiggle. That's a hard one for me because usually I go with fire types, but I've also, whatchamacallit, recently, started a thing on Pokemon, and I chose Bulbasaur because I never go grass, and I was just like, you know what, Bulbasaur's got a little bit of my heart now. So it's really hard for me to really choose one. Which one do I have more memories with? Oh no. I'm guessing Bulbasaur is your favorite starter? Kanto starter? Yeah, he's getting, like, I understand giving, like, love to, like, past, starters and stuff like that, but he's kind of a bit greedy on the love. Like, I do like Charmander and Charizard and all that, but he's been in the spotlight for a little too long. Like, I really don't think it should have been Galar Champions was Leon's prized or like best Pokemon, you know? I think it should have been like a Dragapult or something of that generation's Pokemon, you know? Didn't in the DLC, I think the starters from Galar they all just got one with that one. But yeah, it's kind of like weird how Charizard had 2 Mega Evolutions. It's like, why so not fair treatment? I think Pokemon should be treated fairly, dude. I like seeing the trailers and whatnot, the talks of things, you know, the rumors and leaks, and seeing what is true, what's not. I just find it fascinating. Probably because back in Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire days and whatnot, there was like a lot of hype or whatever. That's when I started getting back into Pokemon again. I will say, Legends of Arceus is really fun. I still need to finish it. I pre-ordered it and I started playing immediately, but because it was my last semester, I could only play a little bit occasionally. Oh yeah, I was like, I think if I go for the new one, I'm gonna go for the red one. Yeah, because like if it wasn't for the tire part, I'd probably like it even more. But all I know is that it's something to do with past and future. Though I will say, the being able to play co-op in the same world with 3 of your other friends at the same time. It's like 4 people total. What have people been saying? Oh. No. As far as I know, there's no actual motorcycle it transforms into. There's not much information other than what they look like and their names. Koraidon's the red one and Miraidon's the purple one. Transformers, Pokemon in disguise. I've got to run to the restroom real quick. I will be right back. Oh god. Oh, my wires are like tangled up. What the frick? There we go. Alright, I'll be right back now. Alright, I am back. figure out what do I do next on this thing. Because there's more to do, it's just... Thank you. It's just... Do I feel like doing it right now? You know? Paws are gonna be like the bane of my existence, I swear. I have been focusing on like taking art seriously since I was 18 and I am 24 now. So a lot of years of dedication and just a lot of practice. Going step by step, focusing on fundamentals for a while. Like if you ever get art block, my best suggestion is to find something to study, whether it is color, anatomy, techniques, painting, stippling, whatever, you know? Just like focus on something for that. Because like to me, art block is like, I want to draw, but I don't know what to draw. So yeah. It's a lot of... To get to this point, it's just a lot of practice. And I know that's like a super stereotypical, like, thing to say, but... anatomy. You got to know your bones and your muscles, at least the superficial ones on the surface. Superficial? That's weird. Yeah. Like, I took life drawing not just once, but twice. From 2 different professors, because I wanted to be like, okay, what are like different professors' ways of teaching? We'll say I definitely liked my second one more. He was really chill. He was more, like the first one was more, probably good for starters, because he's more strict and more by the book and traditional, like, look after like the old masters and Renaissance paintings and stuff like that, you know, like trying to get you to be like good like Michelangelo or whatever. But then my second one is more free thinking, figure out what's the best way to go at this for you. Like some people like in gesture sketches, some people are really good with just like the lines, right? Whereas other people, it's like some of them use like the side of chalk in order to block it out. Like I ended up preferring like the blocking out kind of method and then just erasing to get highlights, and to really show form that way. Then you can add small details later because you got the structure really bulked out super fast. So like oftentimes when I draw, it's like I will do like the shape and the color first, and then I go on to like details and so on and so forth. With anatomy, it's a lot of life drawing nude people. I didn't get too many guys to draw because there was only one male model, which kind of sucked, but got to draw the pretty ladies. One thing for me I need to study more, I know, is like animal anatomy. Like, I've gotten better at cats since I got a cat finally for the first time in my life a couple of years ago. But other animals, a big struggle. I'm like, how do it work? But the cool thing with understanding human anatomy is, like, slowly but surely you'll realize, oh, this type of muscle is just, like, squished in this animal. Thank you. And slowly but surely you just, you know, you start to understand more anatomy of more things. I wish I could have wiser, more profound words and ways of describing things to help, but it's almost 5 a.m. And I'm still a big noob in my own eyes. I still have much to learn. Like, I know there are things I do even just in ZBrush alone that aren't quite correct, aren't quite proper, and I know that there's a proper way to do it. Sleep is for the weak! But, yeah, I don't do some things properly, but I know of where to start to learn how to do those things properly. It's just a matter of doing it. I should probably stream again tomorrow and finish this guy. I should probably at least extract the plates from certain areas. Because if you look at my concept, I have a lot of yellow markings on him, and I basically want to make, like, extractions, like, say, on the ear tips, if I want to go like whoosh, and then what I can do is go to, where was it again, subtool, extract. This gives me a good angle for both sides. That's too much of an extract. But if I lower the thickness, that's nothing. That's nothing, burgers. Eh, not enough. That's too much. Is that good? Yeah, the whoosh. I've never heard it called that whoosh before. Okay, this way I can get armor plating since Vega is steel fairy type. Actually, I really like this. I'm gonna write this number down before I forget it and cry tomorrow when I'm trying to finish the plating and texturing. My pen will work. There we go. Thickness 0.00985. Oh god, I did not write that all on the same line. I have a little notebook in front of me, and my writing started off down here and just went whoop and sloped right up, and I'm like, oh shit. I've actually got a little description for him. Like, he has like steel claws and whatnot. I've got 2 description because, you know, there's usually a Pokédex for game 1, Pokédex for game 2. So the first one is Vega, the fairy tiger Pokemon. In the wild, it uses the glowing tip of its tail to lure in prey, capturing it with steel claws. If it lures in something too big, Vega will use its wings for a speedy retreat. And then the second one is Vega, a noble fairy tiger Pokemon. Long ago, they were kept as lap pets and protectors of the royal family. While their fur is soft, Vega dons gold-plated armor to protect its vital organs and reinforce its claws. So, yeah. It's a little armored guy. To Acceptus. Unmascus. Unmascus. I like the last time I made like a fake Pokemon, it was when I was a little kid. I had a notebook. I may still have it somewhere, but like a notebook I doodled of like 100 or 150 like different Pokemon. A lot of them were absolutely trash. But and of course I made like a fire tiger Pokemon because one of my favorite types is fire. I always love the fire starters usually. So like I ended up just doing that. Yeah. I legitimately want to find that notebook though, because like it'd be really cool. Just have redesign and stuff like that, you know? Fun to just redesign all of those, or at least most of them. I think I've designed a couple throughout my life, but not in bulk since I was a little kid. Yeah, I've got so many sketchbooks full of like random ideas. I never had a DSi, so I never had the flip note thing. So I just used paper. I was a tree killer for a long time. I don't really use sketchbooks anymore because I got Note 8 a long while ago. Helped me with just having something on the go that wasn't a freaking textbook. You know, always be like, do I have my pens and pencils with me? Just do rough extractions, and then I'll probably end the stream. Where'd it go? Ew, what was the extra stuff that got... What is that extra gunk? I need to flip. Oh, shoot. Mine started to do a system UI is not responding, and I'm like, huh? That's not good. Oh my god. RIP that note. That poor note has been through it, hasn't it? Split mask part. Status. Oof. I mean, I'm really good with my phones, so like physically on my note there's like one ever so slight scratch that maybe looks like a baby hair if you look at it at the wrong angle, and that's it. And I've had it since 2018. It's almost been brain came out almost a full 4 years, something like that. But I somehow managed to keep it in pretty good shape, my phones. Other than the one before my note, that one, I mean, it was in good shape, and then I slid off deck to get into a canoe, and it was in my back pocket, and so it just squeezed out and fell into a canal. I fished it out and yeeted that bitch in rice, and it somehow survived. But it died not long later, just completely went kaput and stopped charging. Oh shit. True. I've never heard of like buttons just falling off. That cray cray. New folder. Or more. And my brain functioning is slowly going. Just takes 2 seconds. Not 2 seconds. Takes too long to form a sentence. Where is it? There it is. There we go. That's a good height. Oh, well, yeah, I should probably save this. It's been a while since I've saved. Number 1 rule of digital art: just keep saving, just keep saving. I have no... I don't even know. That must have been the wrong thing. Okay, so it's not mask curve pen. What the frick was it again? Oh, just mask pen. Duh. Me big dummy. T. Oh yeah. Control Z is a lifesaver. I didn't think about what the back of his head would be. Oh, that's just a booty. just do another star like that. Woo. Design on the fly. Design on the fly. There it is. Maybe I should move the horn forward some more. 'Cause this looks like it should go like down to there. This actually goes to like here. Forgot to color underneath. Teehee. Oh yeah, the eyeliner. I mean, it's just gonna end up being like this in the end, I think. You know, this is obviously a mask. Oh god, that just got so sloppy. Oh god. I guess I could technically mask it out and extrude and then curve it or something. I don't know. But I'm also debating on, do I make it more like the actual like game models and just draw on the eyes? Or do I go with this 3D kind of thing I'm doing? Because I want to try and get a bit more of the style. Yeah. Oops. I must not save that. But because like I just want to go with like as close to like the Pokemon style as I can, you know? So I don't know if I want to have everything be super 3D. Like on the other hand, like it looks good having the eye like that, so I'm like, huh. I'm gonna have to look at more of the Pokemon 3D models tomorrow morning. If I wake up in the morning at this rate, it's definitely not gonna be the morning, is it? It's like I'm using this like star kind of pattern-ish thing. It's like I have UV flipbooks basically. Using texture atlases or whatever they're called. Sprite sheets. That stuff. Yeah, I learned that in my VFX class. Right, so I finally know how to actually do that in a game. I'm like, oh my gosh, I finally know how to make that blink. Cause like I know an easy way is basically making a grid for a flip book, and like one's a blink, one's a not, and halfway in all the different stages of eyes or whatever. And then you can put it into the material, make it scroll through the thing, so blink occasionally, and then you can also have like conditions like if attacking, do angry eyes, and so it'll switch to the angry eye ones or whatever. I definitely want to do more with that sort of stuff. I need to do more. There's so much I want to do, but do I have the time to do it? I'm not too sure. Ooh. Oh. Aha. Got the right thickness ASAP, except I forgot to do one thing. You big dumb. Edge loop mask border makes it a pretty straight border. So it's a little cleaner. Alrighty. I will see you around. Thanks. Like, get some good sleep. Oh. I'm definitely gonna finish off soon. Bye bye. Oh, sorry. Alright, have a good day then. Bye bye. To do it on this one too, because I'm a big dum-dum. Sleepy brain. Yeah, it's a lot cleaner.
Switch to lasso. Maybe it was the right polish one. Oh. Let's go back to here. Never want it. I've had perspective off this whole time. Oh shit. Okay, phew. A little cuter.
God, all this time I've been in with crap like a ton of ass. Not so big, baby. I just... I'll just go into the tail because the tail's gonna be that pretty. Save. Now I go to geometry. Edge to the past border. Go back to subtool. And extractus. Lower that threshold. Extractus patronus. Oh, that crispy. Crispy critters. I don't know why I just did that. The exhaustion is getting to me. Oh boy. He's so cute. Where did I put it? Ear caps. Oh, there's so much crisper back here. Okay. What does it look like rendered? I'm gonna change it to cap white. Cause he's mostly a white kitty. Looks cool just like that.
Save it under my renders. Make a order. Alright. I'm gonna end it off here after a 2-hour long stream. Did not expect to go this long, that is for sure. Yeah. We'll be having it on a Pokemon. Ending on a Pokemon song. So, thank you for everyone who joined the stream. And I hope to see you all around again sometime. Good nights, good days, and